Am I differently able? Am I handicap able? No, I am not. I am a member of the African diaspora. I'm a woman and I am a person living with a disability. I'm so sick and tired of people trying to tell me how to identify myself when it's pertaining to like disability. And I understand that disability makes a lot of people uncomfortable. But just because it makes you uncomfortable doesn't mean that I need to re identify myself to make you feel comfortable with my identity. And I feel like this, like labels go hand in hand in a lot of things. When we even talking about the whole label as cisgender, which I refuse to identify myself, I am a biological woman. And I'm just at a place where I'm not willing to re identify myself to just make someone else feel comfortable in their own skin and their identity. I accept, I respect everyone for who they are, no matter if I agree with it or not, because at the end of the day, the only power that I have, the only person that I have full power and control over is myself. And just like getting into it, it took me a long time to get in the space of where I'm at, where I'm learning to be self-full. Because for a long time, I was a people pleaser. I put other people needs before they own. And that caused me to feel imprisoned within myself, and for me to develop traits of being docile and timid, and for me to question my identity and of who I am, because that person of who I once exhibit as is foreign to me. And it really it it took me a long time to like forgive myself and to just be like gentle with myself. And just for a long time, like I was still in a growing process, and I was still learning who I was. And even though there was time I wish I could have stood up for myself better, spoke up, but only those moments is like teaching me who I need to be, and just learning to set boundaries and standards with people, and existing in my fullness and being bold and unapologetic about who I am. And that just brings me to something that happened this past weekend. So I went to like an event. It was an event where there was a lot of people, black people with disabilities, and we just feeling free and enjoying ourselves. But there was a moment where I felt like I'm existing in my truest form, and I'm dancing, I'm making it clap and all that order. And there was people who was like sneakering and saying little things over their breath. And I tried to like push it to the sides for the longest, but it got into the point of where I just had to let it be known, like, that's not cool. Like, you're not finna just say any little slick things about myself and make fun and think I'm not finna say nothing to you and I'm not finna check you. I'm finna let it be known that yes, I am that chick. I am a superstar, and I am on my way to being worldwide and global, international in that order. And just because like you feeling the need to down someone else in order to lift yourself up, it's not my problem. Your insecurities is not my responsibility. I will no longer dim my light to uplift someone else. Like we everyone are is dealing it's been tough. It's a lot of unhealed wounds, but I'm not willing to do emotional labor or do mental gymnastics for nobody else, because I'm now at a place where I want peace and I want to be in harmony within myself. And if a situation isn't giving me that, I'm going to let it be known like that's not cool. And that just brings me to like, cause this weekend too, like I was doing a 3-day fast and I was pure in that order. I had to sit my butt down cause yeah, I have a temper and I be trying to keep that part of myself closed, but yeah, and that just brings me to like that's something within the disability community that which we don't need to do, because we have people outside of the disability community and people who's non-black and disabled always telling us who we need to be and always taking from us. And I'm feeling we don't need to do it for each other. And I understand like what I'm saying is easily said than done, and people it's gonna be them and people is going through their own journey. But I'm now at a place where I'm no longer tolerating disrespect or just mediocrity from other people, because I've been too much. I've done too much to get myself to this level, and I'm not willing to settle. I'm not willing to be a timid little girl just to lift someone else up. No, I am Safia Aisha Jasi, aka Fire, because I stay bringing that heat in that order. I am a mental health, trauma, and creative release advocate. I am international and worldwide. I am building a $1 billion business. It's just process, and even though things are the foundation's kind of shaky right now, but I know the end results, and I will continue to go and continue to believe until I get there and continue to improve, because I am who I say I am. Peace out, beautiful people, and remember to be kind and gentle to yourself. Him loved or